warming already recorded in this century alone, and record-setting temperatures and extreme weather events occurring with ever greater frequency, the stakes could not be higher. Negotiations appear to be deadlocked, threatening the stability of future generations, and we're being told as a last-ditch effort, the conference organizers have brought in an outside mediator, Barbara Brinkman. Not much is known about Mr. Brinkman. He's referred to online as a rap artist, which from the look of him must be erroneous. Also, he's Canadian, which makes him overly agreeable and polite. Unlikely qualities to find in a tough negotiator. We now go live to the UN Assembly, where Mr. Brinkman is about to speak.
What? Yeah!
Really appreciate the CFRN for inviting me and to the COP 2016. They asked me what my message is for global leaders about climate, so it goes like this. You want a new definition of hardcore? Check out the Intergovernmental Climate Report. It says the world is getting warmer, unequivocally, and the oceans have increased 30% in acidity, and 90% of the warming trend is oceanic and concentrated in the Arctic. Nobody panicked, but the level of greenhouse gases in the air is higher now than it's been in millions of years. We added more than 1 trillion tons of CO2 to the atmosphere. It's gonna be centuries before some of the gas is clear. I'm dropping science, unvarnished, unbiased, but I don't blame you if your instinct is to deny it. Because we evolved to prioritize immediate threats. If it bleeds, it leads, that's what the media says. So let the gangster-ass rap music paint a picture, and I'll hit you with some evidence-based predictions. Get ready for wars, famines, droughts, floods, hurricanes, heat waves, murders, thugs, chaos, refugees, stress, disease, extinction, disaster, IPCC. Hollywood summer blockbusters can't touch this. I get my thrills from the latest reports published by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, formed in 1988 to get the science straight. Now they dropped the 5th assessment and the 6th, and the data's up to date. So let me summarize. Bad things on the way. Higher emissions, sea level rise, dire prediction. On target for disaster, movie style predicaments. Some people want to set a limit of 2 degrees, but that's still enough to disintegrate major ice sheets over the course of centuries, or maybe decades. Yeah, some of the details are still up for debate. They fluctuate between certain disaster and likely disaster. Slow and steady or higher and faster. Consensus, it's the lowest common denominator, which means it's probably gonna be way worse than the wars, famines, droughts, floods, hurricanes, heat waves, murders, thugs, chaos, refugees, stress, disease, extinction, disaster, IPCC. So be afraid, be very afraid, but we're not, despite what the scenarios say. And the effect of talking about it is visibly dawning and occasionally changing our behavior microscopically. And even those who get it tend to get it logically, but not viscerally. So we're navigating myopically. The threat is existential. It's not environmental, and your individual response is inconsequential. Only coordination of our whole species is going to keep cities from sinking below the deep seas. And when was the last time a solution included all of us? Geophysics is at the mercy of geopolitics. Climate change communicators, keep it positive. People need to feel like they still have options, and we do have options. Either we find a solution or we stick with the business as usual level pollution and get used to the wars, famines, droughts, floods, hurricanes, heat waves, murders, thugs, chaos, refugees, stress, disease, extinction, disaster, IPCC. War, famines, droughts, floods, hurricanes, heat waves, murders, thugs, chaos, refugees, stress, disease, extinction.